Which kind of gets us to near the end of what we've established what it is. What are going to be the gating factors now, right now, without mentioning specific company names in the US? There is a content owner battling with its MSOs about actually getting content everywhere. Now, is that just the start of this? That the content owners and the service providers will be more and more entrenched in litigation? And actually, like the service provider will be stopping the content owners from putting content everywhere?
I mean, most of the pay TV providers we provide to in the US, they also own content. So they've got their feet in both camps. I think it's fair to say that the FCC have ruled in favour of net neutrality at this moment in time. I think users expect to be able to cross a bridge and pay a simple toll, regardless of what content they've got inside the car. And I think that mentality is thrive, and so therefore, the monetization of that end service and that brand is a powerful position for the pay TV vendors, and they could exploit that.
Is that going to be a dominant business model, as you say, crossing, paying a toll at the bridge? Do you see bridges and tolls in the same way?
Yeah, I think again we're fitting in with operating models, whatever they may be, subscription-based or not. One thing we will always do, however, is give consumers choice. And that is offering an agnostic piece of kit that they can buy in Best Buy, Dixon's, JLP, Amazon, wherever, that allows them to do whatever they want to do with all of their content from their home. And that's the retail selling box. So I think we're in a sweet position where we'll do both. And we'll ride the wave with whatever OEMs do, MSOs do. But we'll always give consumers choice with whatever they want to do at home agnostically.
And do you see that the legal case going on, which we perhaps shouldn't mention, is that just a portent?
Well, I mean, I think it's fair to say that Sling has always successfully exploited sort of a bit of a loophole in terms of redistribution of content in a way that's very successful and very popular with consumers, and has stood up, I think, well to any kind of legal scrutiny. When you are talking about the relationship directly between content providers and MSOs, things get a little bit more prickly, because content providers like to sell content as many different ways as they possibly can to the same people, depending on whether they have rights for broadcast, pay-per-view, on demand, and also on a device-by-device basis. So you're right that when there are some innovative pay TV operators in the US and around the world who are trying to distribute content over the top to iPads, even if they're limiting it to just within the home, some of the content providers are saying, new device, new license fees. And I'm sure Baldeep is very happy that he doesn't have to deal with that degree of complexity in that situation. And I think over time, the content providers are going to have to maybe get a little bit more reasonable in how they do that, because you can only slice the sausage so many ways.
Is that how you see that, the salami of the industry?
Yeah, I think you made a very good point. Is the content deals and all those dynamics are very complicated, and the pay TV industry isn't just about to be swept away, and not all the model that's been is working very well. Is getting good content to consumers.